So here we have it, the Shining Gundam in its hyper mode form. Right here, this kit looks absolutely amazing when it's all painted up and done well. So I really do suggest for this kit that if you do take the time to build it, make sure you put a lot of that detail in there, just because the stickers on the legs right here, they are decent stickers, but just painting it gives it a lot more of that detail. Painting up the core runner makes it a lot better as well too, and just putting in little detail like this yellow right here, the black on the feet, and then kind of breaking up different color schemes that they actually have on the kit itself. Like, I took time to paint that gray right there just because I didn't like how white the whole part was, and especially the gold on the shoulders right here is something that you really want to make sure that you're painting it all up and it looks really good when you put it all together. So right here, I really like this kit. Spray painted it, matted it, so everything's sealed in, nothing's gonna get scratched off. So I do suggest to you guys, if you buy this kit, try to invest in some sort of paint, and even if it's your first time painting, definitely suggest doing it just so you get comfortable with it as well too. But with that said, let's go into the big portion of this kit, which is the obvious part of it, is articulation and things like that. So this kit right here does your normal articulation of the arms, comes all the way around. We have some bend at this elbow right here, not that much. It only comes 90 degrees. Remember, this is an older kit, so we can't ask the world of some of that articulation there. But the head right here comes all the way around 360 degrees. It gets a little bit caught on that chin right there, but that's not a problem. That arm does the same thing. Arms come all the way up like so, come back down. These side skirts are on a little joint. They can't move too much. I glued this sword handle into the side skirt as well too, just because there's no beam saber that comes with it, so really no point in doing anything. But if you don't want to hold the beam saber in that, this kit does come with an extra piece that is a side skirt that you don't have to put along with it. And here it is. So if you decided to just put this piece right here, you can do that. But I like the kit with the sword on the side. Gives it that little bit more of the Neo Tokyo or Neo Japan vibe to it. And also these right here, I did some painting on the inside of the arms as well. But these arms come down. There's a little hinge inside of here where you can move this up and down for the hyper mode versus the normal mode. So when it's in hyper mode, this comes all the way down like so, and you put it right there. As always, I snapped off the front skirts, so that way I can move each one independently when I move the legs as well too. And the waist, you can move it all the way around, but I'm not going to move it on this kit just because it kind of gets obstructed by the front skirt right there. But going to the back, the core runner comes out. And like I said, the little bit of paint that you put into this kit goes a long way. So the core runner looks a lot better when you're actually painting it. I painted the side right there, silver in the back, that gray piece, the red inside the thrusters, that gray right there, and this red line coming down, and the little gray pieces right there as well. So definitely take the time to make sure that this core runner looks good, because it does come a little bit dull. It's a little bit bland once it comes out the box, but you can do a little bit of work to make it look better. So, and again, it has this one thruster right down here that moves up and down, side to side. So that's pretty cool as well, too. All right, and now going to the legs, we can bring the leg all the way up, like so, bends down, and we get a pretty good crunch with this knee right here as well, too. The feet are on a ball joint. Right here, this front part of the foot can go up and down. The sides of the foot as well, these little Hermes type wings on the side of the feet, those go up and down as well too. They pop out sometimes, so I would suggest not moving them too much. But here's also a big tip for this kit too. For my kit at least, the ball joints were very stiff for the inside of this foot. So pulling the foot off and pulling the foot apart, I actually broke one of the hinges on the back of this foot right here. So I had to glue it together and fix it. So be very careful when trying to pull these feet out of the kit. But with this foot, it has a special hyper mode as well too. You just pull the foot off, stick it to the end so the foot's larger, and it has a bigger surface area so the kit actually stands a little bit more stable. And then again, right here we have this. So just note that these don't come gold and that doesn't come painted gray. I did that myself. And this right here, you just place it on top. It's a little bit difficult sometimes, so you have to place it a few times. But there you go to reveal the vents. So that way you have a little bit more of an action pose when you're doing some dynamic posing for the kit. So all in all, this kit was great. I really liked it, with the exception of like some of the tighter joints. I wish the arms would move a little bit more, but you know, it's an older kit, so I wasn't expecting too much of it. And for the extra pieces that we have here, we have the green effect piece, palm hand for the shining finger. So that pops right in there, and you can do all the poses that you want with this as well too. And then we have the normal mode head. I personally just like the hyper mode head a little bit more. That's why I always have it in hyper mode. We have two closed fists. So these right here, one for the right hand, one for the left hand. And then we have this awesome beam saber sword as well too. So this is for this hand right here. So you just pop this one out, and then you pop the sword in, and there we go again with a nice effect part as well too. So for the amount of money that this kit comes out with, or comes out to, it really does give you a lot for your money. So you're getting a green effect part and an extra head, which I was actually very surprised that the extra head came with it. So you usually have to do part swapping for something like this. But in my personal opinion, I think the hyper mode looks a little bit better. So this is the mode that I'll always keep it in. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this review. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Gundam NYC. Subscribe to me on YouTube right here if you guys haven't yet. And don't forget to check out some of my older videos and older posts as well too. So until then, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. Peace.